It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network. And it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. The 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Well done there, and the leadoff man is retired to start the afternoon.
Number 99, Alex.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
One out, nobody on. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Verdugo, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Batting third.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Base hit, and the Red Sox are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Xander Bogarts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Has a look. Now the pitch to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. The Blue Jays coming to bat on MLB Network. Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 11.
Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Cavan Biggio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bichette stands at second with no outs. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Batting third.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
One out and a runner on second base. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 27.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Sales sets. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
with the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
1-0. Here it is. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We are still scoreless. Here now is Rafael Devers, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. The pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
That is it. The center fielder, number 5.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That is 7. The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's a .333 hitter. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in. Plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Brandon Drury will bat next, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Drury.
First offering on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Batting 6. The center fielder.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Here's Randal Grichuk. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down and away, ball 1. high in the air. Devers has a play. 2 gone.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So digging in now, Michael Chavis. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Michael.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And the pitch. To third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That's wide. 2-0. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Derek Fisher. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Derek Fisher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way.
I got to count 2-2.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 11.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. The pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Running hard. He's digging for second. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Now in the box, Cavan Biggio. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back. Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One and one. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez on the run, and they can't run it down. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Viewer. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Biggio leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Verdugo retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox 0. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 99.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The batter, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pillar's there. He's got it 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now batting, Brendan Drury comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now it's 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And right into the shift. Devers has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Devers.
Skied into straightaway right. Fisher's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lifted in the air out to right. Fisher's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, so that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike 1. The 0-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Standing in, Danny Jansen. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Man at second here with 2 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. There's the first baseman now. Now Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hits.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The batter, number 3.
Standing in now, Jose Peraza. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. High and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now back, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Left fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Jeffrey.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 3, the Blue Jays 2. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound. And to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Bogaerts ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And it's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The throw into second.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Rendell Gritcher. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, no balls and a strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ready with the 1-1.
That's Bolton.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. Still a 3-2 ball game. New inning set to get. Andrew Benintendi is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Andrew Benintendi.
Pulled toward right center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the 1st out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Fisher, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Michael.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the A run to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. Andrew Benintendi is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Number 16.
At the plate, Derek Fisher. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ryan Brazier is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 70.
Danny Jansen will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. The fastball here, as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, number 11.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the throw in gets away from him. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Roll. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. And he popped him up. Bogarts ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, number
And now the
27.
Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Popped him up. Bogarts calls for it. And that's the third out. Anthony Bass is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Mitch Moreland will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
So now to the plate, Jose Peraza. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to short. Oh, way to get dirty. The second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That's out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fisher's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. Score holds at 4-3. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in, Brandon Drury. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. We'll look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Coming to the plate now, Randall Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Heath Hembry answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box to Oscar Hernandez. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? Standing in, J.D. Martinez. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
The bat, number 2.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate now, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Justin Miller enters the game with 1 gone in the top of.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 60, Justin Miller.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
That's for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
So striding in, Michael Chavis, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Benintendi stands at second with 2 gone. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Grichuk is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Reese McGuire will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Brandon Workman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Workman, a defensive change for the Red Sox.
And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Workman playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 9.
So stepping in, Danny Jansen. He singled his last time up. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 11.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Boston came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Heath Hembree claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brandon Workman wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon.